still alive. Hi, One Brown Mom people. Do I have any followers left? Is anybody still interested in me? Does anybody know that I'm still alive? I don't. Okay. It's a weird angle that's happening right now because you're not up on the thing because I have a new phone. Merry Christmas to me. It wasn't planned. And I cannot get this case off. I can't get the case off to put it onto the mounted thing on the thing. So you're on the lower thing. Did anybody follow that? Okay. Hi. Happy today's Monday. Monday. Now, I'm making this video on the way home. I'm about to do a mad dash rush to the store to pick up the snacks for the Girl Scout meeting that I have. And after that, I'm going to run to the home, throw something down my child's throat, iron on the pedal that I did not iron on last night, or all of these days that I had between the last meeting, because I actually left her vest in my trunk, which I actually have not done. Usually I bring it inside and I iron it. Okay, I'm flying by the seat of my pants here. So I have to iron on the pedal real quick and maybe grab something to drink for myself. I don't matter, I'm not a self. And then head out the door to the Girl Scout troop meeting, because I'm the troop leader, and go conduct this meeting. I would rather eat wet dirt. No, let me think about that. Wet dirt. I would eat a teaspoon of wet dirt rather than go to no, okay, that's dramatic. I don't want no wet dirt. I don't want no dirt. Take that back. I'll go host a meeting. But I'm tired. So let me just get into some things. Where have I been? Number one question. I have gotten some DMs. No, not DMs. That's direct messages. That is from Instagram. This social media life. Hallelujah. I have gotten instant message on Facebook. That's what I've gotten. Instant messages. What's that? Facebook Manager? Facebook Manager. I've gotten manager messages. Mrs. Managers. Whatever. I've got messages. Let's just keep it simple. Talking in rhymes and riddles like a fool. I've gotten so many messages, which I personally love. That makes me feel like, oh, people care. Miss me, want to know. And the ignorant thing is that I didn't even I couldn't really talk very well. My voice wasn't, I'm going to get into why I haven't been posting. But the ignorant, not okay thing for somebody that has a vlog and a little bit of a following. I'm not saying I'm anybody. A little bit of a following. And just on a GP should have done a picture of a PowerPoint, whatever, what do I use? Pixstick, whatever I use, to just put out there, hey guys, on hiatus, voice wrecked, got bronchitis, or the flu, or the herp. No, not a herp. Let's not put that out there. Somebody will be like, you got the herp, got the clap. No, I don't have any of those things. But I was like what is that, the monkey, the outbreak monkey? Yeah, I was like her. Him, the outbreak monkey was a boy. I was like, no, actually it was a girl. Okay, let me tell you what happens. My mind goes off into these tangents. I was like the outbreak monkey, he or she, them or they, it. I was sickly. I don't like to say I'm sick out loud because I feel like words have power and it gives, power. But I was sick. Let's just keep it real. I wasn't telling people I was sick. I'm like, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm sounding like that. And actually, it's still a little bit if I do that, it's still there. But I didn't lose my voice, but it was real sketchy a couple of days. But what would happen, I actually tried to do a video a time or two, maybe like week 2, because I was like, oh my God, I'm so overdue. I was already a week late, and I was just like, I'm just a week late. I don't have anything to talk about. Nothing. I mean, it's a lot going on. It's always a lot going on, but I don't have anything major really to talk about. I'm just like, whatever. And I was just kind of, just like complacent and just like, whatever. I want a hamster wheel. But I was trying to do the video, week 2. And I got on here, or I turned the phone on. How about that? Got on here. What am I on? A platform. I turned on the video thing, and I was like, so then hi guys. Okay, and then don't nobody want to hear that? Okay, I got all this. Don't nobody want to hear? No. Don't nobody want to hear? I'm always got that little twang. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. It's so much. And then I would cough, and I was like stopping it and starting it again. And I was like, okay, this is too much. I don't want to edit that, put that together. And I sound like a mess. I look like a mess. I was not wearing lipstick. My eyes were just, it was a mess. I was a mess. I'm still a mess in every other way, but it was a mess. And I was so off my rocker and just like in the sick zone, and just like I'm hanging on by a thread. I'm still mommying extra hard, alone, doing it all because she has to. No breaks, no timeouts. That is my eternal hashtag because it's true. Kid has been with me as always. Tough. Just I just didn't have the wherewithal to even like I kept in my head I was doing like videos constantly because I'm always, something is always going on. It's always like, did that just happen? Does that happen to anybody else? So I'm like doing the inner monologue, but I couldn't put it to film. I couldn't put it to video. So I was like, I need to make a thing to even say, okay, I have not MIA. This is like week 2, but I'm down with the sickness. Week 3 happened, and it was just like I still couldn't get myself together. You know what happens sometimes when you're sick, even when you're not sick, you're just going through a time, a phase, a thing. And I have before, even when this whole year I've been doing videos, I still managed to like at least put something out or put up a message and say, I'm on the DL right now, whatever. I couldn't even do that. I was so out of it and so just like, I don't care about life. I don't care about anything. I don't care. I'm over it. Yeah, couldn't even get myself together. So I apologize. I answered all the messages because they kept popping up, and I'm anal in that I can't. My girlfriend put a post up on Facebook. How many notifications do you guys have on your phone? It was like, none. And then she put a picture from a friend's phone that had like the mail, the mail at the bottom when you have the what are those little things? Widgets at the bottom. If you have an iPhone, it was like the phone and the email and instant messages, whatever. The email was like 20,628 emails. Bitch, what? And I meant that. Bitch, what? Now listen, to each his own. Everybody lives differently, follows different rules, whatever, and whatever floats your boat. As long as you, pretty good, honest, moral, abiding citizen. Do whatever you want. I mean, don't, shoot heroin, but do whatever you want. It's your business. I don't know how anybody functions that way. I can't function that way, and obviously that's to each his own. But that is mind-boggling to me, like how you could have that many messages. And I had a girlfriend once, my girlfriend. She was notorious for that. She never checked her email. She just had and actually I think she might have got whatever. Maybe one would pop up and is somebody she knew, so she would, or something she liked, so she would look at that one. But for the most part, she had thousands of emails that were just unread. Now listen, I'm crazy. I'm always on 2 wheels. I'm late and scattered and whatever. So one might think that I live my life like that. My car is clean. Now the back of it is a Toys R Us. It's still clean because like the basket of toys, because there's a basket of toys for activities and things while Carrington is in this car, is still in a compartment. It's still in a thing. Things are in their place. It might be chaos, but it's organized chaos. I don't understand how anybody can live like that. How did I get off on that topic? Talking about chaos and things. Organization. I don't know. That's a rabbit hole. I just can't even try to recoup how I got down there. But yeah. Okay, so I had bronchitis. Like actually diagnosed from a doctor. Had that for 3 weeks. See, now I'm excessively talking. Yep, because it's still deep in there. Bronchitis is a bitch. I like that I did not have I'd rather have anything. I'd rather have anything with my throat or I'd rather have if I have to have a cold or an illness, I'd rather have a cough than like a runny nose or like I can't breathe out of my nostrils. That's the worst to me. The worst to me. When one is okay, I can't stand it when I can't breathe. I detest that. I still would rather have a throat issue, but when I tell you this throat issue was a bear, because it started off with just like a I'm at work and I'm like oof. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to get something, but I'm not embracing that. And then the next week it was, and then a little bit of cough, and it was a constant cough, but it wasn't hurting. It was like, that's annoying. And I can tell I have something, but it's going to pass because it's just, yeah, it got into that wretched cough, the one that, and I shouldn't have done that because that's going to awake the beast. It was that. And I'm at work because I have to be at work because I am a single mom, so I have to work. And I'm a contract. I love my place of business, and I have so much leniency. What is that? When you can come and go. No, I can't just come and go, but I have flexibility. Love my job. Oh, I love the people that I work with. I love the place. I don't like the location because it's far, but I love my job. I love the pay. It's great. But I'm contract. So if I'm not there, I don't get paid. I need to get paid because I'm a single mom. And I have lots of things that I like to do. And the child has to be taken care of. So yes. So I hated to be that person that's at work, that's hacking. And I Lysoled and sprayed and rubbed down my whole area because I do that. And especially if I'm at work and I hear somebody coughing, first I'm irritated. Why are you here? Go home. Don't you have sick time? I was on the flip side. And there's one woman who, I don't like her very much, on the DL, she was like, she walked past me and I'm coughing and she's like, oh, that sounds awful. Oh, you should be at home. Translation, bitch, why are you here and possibly getting us sick? Specifically me, trife. That's what I heard in my head. Because that's what she meant, because that's what I mean when I say passive aggressive things like that. Like, oh my God, you sound. Actually, I'm more not passive. I'm more aggressive because I was Lysol right in front of your face, and I'll look at you. If I like you, I'll say, please don't take it personally, but I'm going to Lysol and spray and wipe down because I don't want what you have. Okay? I was that person. Had to be there, but I was, trying to keep my area. And lucky I don't work. A lot of people aren't around me. Oh my God, it was just awful. So I couldn't do a video. All that to say, I couldn't do a video. That is what, yeah. Nobody wants to hear that. And seriously, I've awoken the beast by doing that and this excessive talking now. So that was what was going on. I had a fever. It was wretched. Then I was hoping Carrington wouldn't get it, but of course, how could she not? We're attached to the pancreas. Her choice, not mine. She got a lesser version. She didn't have it for as long. Her cough is consistent, but it was not as bad as mine because everybody gets it different. And thank God, I wouldn't want her to. Yeah, she had a fever. Ooh, she had a high fever. I might have still taken her to the ballet. We had our first ballet experience. It was amazing. I wouldn't have missed that ballet. I mean, she could have been having tremors. Okay, I'm just kidding. Not going. I mean, she could have spasmed out. She could have been having a full. Okay. She might have needed to be in a bubble, and I promise you I would have taken that bubble to the ballet for the amount of money I paid for those ballet tickets, with the planning and the thought of taking my daughter to her first ballet, because Ixnay on all that princessy stuff. Like, I'm trying to raise a strong feminist woman. It's not all that princess. Like, oh, princess, come in, come save me. I mean, it's cute to an extent. Cute until we can actually start reading and really comprehending Little Mermaid and Belle, and everybody's waiting for the man. Like, get it, go fuck yourself. Like, what? So I don't want that too much seeped into her psyche. So the ballet, she loves ballet. She wants to be a ballerina. I mean, I'm sure that'll change 3 times over by the time she's of age, but right now that's what she says. She's been saying that for like 6 months. She wants to be a ballerina. I'm gonna take you to a ballet because you could be the next Misty Copeland. Actually, you will just be the new Carrington Harshaw. So yeah, did she have a fever? Was she hot to the touch? She was acting just fine, so that's why. I mean, she was like whiny and whatever, I wouldn't have. Did she have a little cough? Yep. Did I have my pocketbook? Yep. Old Nana style, filled with cough drops, and was I feeding them to her in her mouth like this? Put the cough drop in your mouth, so that she could. Did I apologize to the lady next to me? It was a couple next to us. I was like, just right off, she has a cough. She's not contagious, so I wouldn't be here. But she has a cough. and you are seated next to a child. So I hope I did that. And they were like, oh no, it's okay. What else you gonna do? Lie and say it's okay, even though I'm sure you're like, God damn it, next to a kid. And then she starts with the cough, like, and the cough wasn't as consistent as it got, but yeah, she was very hot to the touch though. I was like, I bet you she has a fever, but it's okay. I'm not gonna even take the temperature because I don't even want to know. That's shitty mommy right there, and I'm okay with that. And then the next day, or that night, did I take the temperature? Nope. I was like, I'm not even gonna embrace it. The next night, next day morning, I took her temperature, and it was, I want to say 101.2, but I think at that time it was just 100.7. And I was like, it's a little high. I mean, not dangerously high, but she's got a fever, clearly. The next day was 102.7. It was like, oh. She still was acting normal. And when she was little, she used to have a fever, and it was just awful. She was lethargic and whiny, and it was just like, whatever the nurse said, because I took her to the doctor on Tuesday. I was not a horrible mother, just for a minute. It was like, oh yeah, sometimes when they get older, the fever doesn't take them down like that. But yeah, but she was so hot. She was so, see this red hue? She was hot. Her back and her everything was so hot. But she was functioning just fine. Didn't even have to give her Tylenol until the next day when it was 101.9, and I was like, oh. And I called the emergency pediatrician line, and she was like, yeah, give her some Tylenol and definitely bring her in tomorrow. Get her in for a sick appointment. Like, I know, okay, shitty mom here, because she had gone to school the day before. Listen, we gotta survive. I gotta go to school. No, I gotta go to work. You gotta go to school. We gotta go. We gotta do things. But she's okay. She's fine. Never mind that she got a double ear infection this weekend. That's neither here nor there. Everything is fine. She's on her antibiotics and stuff. Everybody is okay. Sounds real bad though, doesn't it? Sound real bad. Okay, so sickness aside, that's where I've been. That's what's been going on. Hallelujah. Lots of stuff. I'm overwhelmed. That's always. But I'm particularly, let me tell you, do you guys feel this way? Okay, moms and dads. I know I have some dad followers. But specifically to the moms. No, to moms and the dads. See, now, ooh, shake, rattle, and roll. I woke the beast. Sorry, bear. Go back into hibernation. Just chillax. All the Christmas decorations all around are so nice. It's gotten dark now. Because it gets dark early now, doesn't it? Get dressed in the dark in the morning, come home in the dark at night. I don't mind it so much. It's okay. People complain about this stuff, but it's like, this is Michigan. This is where you choose, because we all have choices in life to live, so shut up. What was I about to say? Oh, do you guys feel this way? I know some moms do. Some mom and dads feel this way, that first of all, you're in a hamster wheel. Yes, a never-ending hamster wheel. But do you feel like, I mean, people make jokes about, like, you know, life is a bitch, and it's awful until you, like, life is a bitch and then you die. That's okay. Yep. I see funny memes and GIFs or GIFs, whatever they call it. Yeah. And people again joke all the time, like, you know, life is just, I didn't want, who knew this was being a grown up. I don't want a grown up anymore, and all the funny stuff. Yeah, but I mean that. Like, I'm sure the people that say it mean it too, but it is so unbelievably valid. I did not realize how valid it was, because I guess maybe I wasn't a grown up. I'm so over this life. Like, I'm so over this grown up shit. Like, nobody does anything for you. Newsflash. You are responsible for, like, I don't know. When I think about my mom, I think about my parents, I think about old people, not like that, but I think about old together people. Like, my mom and my dad were together. Like, they, in a marriage, yes, but like, they went to work, but they had 401k and savings plans and stock options and just grown folks things and a mortgage and stuff, like all those things that in my mind equate grown-up stuff. Doesn't have to, because you can be very grown and not have any of those things. I mean, you got to have some money, you got to have some savings and a checking account and that kind of stuff. But as far as, like, everybody doesn't have a mortgage, and they can still be very, very grown. But my parents had those things, and that's what I equate with grown and, like, got your shit together to a certain extent. I am grown in the fact that I am 42. Age-wise, I'm grown. I am not together in any way, shape, or form. And I just like nobody. I have to make all the doctor's appointments. I mean, I knew that was coming. I knew that was a reality. All the Carringtons, all of mine, follow up, all the calls and the things, and when you go and you get I went and got a new phone. I had to get an upgrade because my phone it was old. I had the iPhone 6 Plus. That's very old because now we're on 10. I didn't realize we had gotten so far because I stopped paying attention because my phone worked fine. I loved it. Didn't have any problems until I started having a problem because it's old. So just the software, the updates, the thing, the battery life was like nothing. If I had it unlocked and I touched the picture camera, it was like battery's dead. Vroom. It was okay. Go to do that. I have to be a grown up and I have to go handle that. I have to walk into the store and handle that, and then have to tell the people stop being clowns and stop doing circus tricks to try to get me to buy other stuff. Like, stop. Do you also hate that? Is that a thing? Does that only happen to women when you go into stores, like iPhones, like a Verizon store, and you're like, okay, listen, go on with all that bullshit. I'm in here. Like when you go buy a car, I'm in here. I know what I want. I'm want that. Don't try to sell me anything else. I don't want to hear all your razzmatazz. I know the trickery and the upsell and whatever. I'm not interested. Don't do it. I always walk in with that attitude because I'm no holds barred kind of girl. Everybody knows that about me. And even still, when I did that, I still had one little monkey literally doing flips and stuff to try to get me to buy other stuff. I'm about to blow your mind with this bargain. I'm about to give you. You about to give me anything? You're not gonna give me anything, sir. You're not gonna lose money just to give me. Oh, because you think Dana's cute. You're just gonna give me things? No, you're not. I mean, you should, and people do, and I have gotten things, but you're not doing that, sir. So whatever deal you're offering me, it's valid for anybody. So stop it. And I just can't stand it. Especially when I've already told you, stop. I'm like, I see what you're doing. So stop. He still was doing literal cartwheels, acting like an ass. This other stupid guy. And then, because I had my child, because of course I had my child, he has his phone in some stupid case and he's throwing it on the floor. Look how I can literally throw this on the floor. And then he's letting Carrington throw it. Why would you do that? You're clearly not a parent because you're teaching her to throw the phone on the floor. Now she can throw your phone because it's in a dumbass, stupid $50 case. I'm not buying a $50 case for my phone. So now you're trying to teach my kid then I had to step in. No, that's what I've been going through like recently, and I just feel like this grown up life, I'm not for it. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. And frankly, I just wonder, is everybody going through, like, I know often I will talk to a mom friend of mine and I'll say, oh my God, I'm never together. I don't have anything together. I'm always running late. I'll get on two wheels, just barely making it, scatterbrain, whatever. And I always will see, moms that nobody has it perfect, but they look so much more together. Their outfit, their thing, their day planner. Nobody has day planners anymore, but whatever. So it seems like they're not late. They're all together. They have their Starbucks in the hand, and it's whatever. Now sometimes I have my Starbucks in the hand, and I have my scarf on, and I may look like but I'm never all together. Is that the case? Do they look like they're together, but they're not? Is that the case? And my mommy girlfriend will say, it's an illusion. Nobody has it together. I go, okay, and I relax into it. I don't believe that. I believe that there's some moms that just have it together. I mean, is that true? Is that true? Are there some moms or dads? Do y'all have it together? Does it just come together easily? Better? Like getting into the car, I broke 2 nails. Just grabbing the door. 2 nails broke. And I slammed the door and I put my seatbelt on and I was just like, that's that shit. Why is this all not right? And see, like right now, I feel like I'm coming undone. It's been lovely to catch up with you guys. I have so much more to talk about. I mean, there's so many things, but I mean, I haven't been able to stay on topic. I didn't really have a topic. I'm just all over the place. And there's so much to catch up on. I mean, it's been 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks. It's almost a month. Has it been 4? No, I think it's been 3.5 weeks. That's bananas. And I have so much to talk about in so little time. What am I at? 24:53. And as we all know, as I said that, I'll talk for 5 more minutes because the wrap up is always the hard part. Because it's like, okay, have a great week. And then I'll say, oh, look at what. And then see that beast? Hear that beast? Look how dark it is in here. I have no water. This thing has been in my car. It's cute, right? It's so cute. This is my I call it the, what's that thing everybody loves? Yeti. But it's not. I'm not paying $35 for a water thing. It's, can you see that? Who cares? It's called the Zack. I love it. It's the best. It's the best. Actually the built, they're just like this at Walmart. Walmart sells them for like $8.99. They're built, B-U-I-L-T. When I tell you, they are the best. They keep water and hot, but I specifically use lots of ice. I like to have my ice up to here, and then I put water. It will keep, which I actually got to put less ice because it does not melt. It keeps it. I've had it in my room for like 2 days, and it's still ice cold. And you shake it, and there's still ice in there. 2 days. 2 days. It's unreal. And they charge, and the Yeti, which is looks exactly the same. I'm sure it keeps things cold and hot. I like upwards of $35 for a cup. I'm not paying. Anyway, I have multiple ones of these. I got these off of Amazon, but I have the built. What was my point? Oh, just how broken down I am. This one has been in my car, and I keep going, take it into the house and wash it and fill it up with the ice and the water to take to work. Has to happen. Oh, now I pushed in my, oh, they're both pushed in, so who cares? My life. The only thing that's giving me life right now is I have the reindeer. I'm doing this, but you can't see it. The reindeer set up on my car, which I had forgotten about. Carrington was like, Mommy, it's almost it's Christmas time. You got to do our car. Like, do you help me with these payments? Like the reindeer. So I have the go. We don't have time for your clownishness. I have some place to be, and I imagine you do too. Maybe just not with as much urgency, but move your ass. I have the reindeer ears, I have the nose, and I have the tail. I never see anybody with the tail, which is why I got mine off of Amazon. Don't copy. Or copy. I've never seen anybody with the tail. I see the ears and the nose. Super cute. But the tail is the added thing. I love it. What was my point? Oh, that's the only thing that's giving me life right now. I don't know if I'm going to get a tree. I got to get a tree. Oh, the construction. Our construction is finally, it's not all done, but the wood floors are in, and that has been, okay, next video we're talking about the construction. Living in construction with a kid. The worst. But that's been going on, and it's been just the moving of that stuff and the chaos. And you're on the subfloor with your house shoes and telling her to keep on your house shoes, or you're going to have a nail in your foot. Just stuff, just things, constant. So I say all that to say, it's like, who wants to put up Christmas stuff? I mean, I have Christmas stuff, but it's still, like, things are still kind of in chaos. Everything is not back in its place. I'm not putting all that Christmas stuff up. But we did decorate the outside stuff, like the tree and stuff, our outside trees. We did that. Got some balls out there and some things that you stick in the ground. Cute, and she's all happy with it, and that's great. I guess I'm going to have to get a tree. I'm going to get a live tree. I haven't gotten a live tree since I was a kid, and my parents used to get a tree. I haven't had a live tree because I've been like in my condo and my apartment and whatever. I just had a fake tree with the lights and the whatever. And Carrington loved it, and that's all that mattered. The last, oh no, she's fine. The last 4 years. I think I'm going to get a real tree this year. But that's it. Nothing else. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. 29 minutes. I talked for 5 more minutes. I swear to God, that wasn't on purpose, but yep. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you've had 3 great weeks. And I hope you missed me terribly. but weren't angry. We're like, what's up with her? Oh, she stopped doing it. She don't do that anymore. Guess she don't do that anymore. I'm updating my website as well. So much. So your high beams are blinding me. Thanks. I'm so happy that you moved. But that's kind of me for the moment. Can you even see me still? Okay. Let's see. I'm pulling up at the store. I have 5. Okay. I have 10 minutes to go in there and get the stuff and get home. And then after the meeting, and it'll be 8 o'clock, and I still haven't eaten, but she will have eaten. So I'm gonna throw something in her mouth. Yep. And I'll get something to eat, throw something in my mouth, and drink something. And then I'll have to put her down and then sit up and edit this, or not edit, but put it into the video thing, and then upload it. And it won't upload the first time or the second time or the third time. And I still gotta work on my website. And then I'll be tired. And then it'll be Tuesday. And the shit keeps on moving. Keeps on moving. Hallelujah. Let's make great decisions, guys. Peace and blessings, and all that good stuff. I'm getting ready to pull into this parking spot. That's not actually a parking spot. That's outside of a parking spot. Just because I need to be here, I need to run into the store, and we're gonna make this happen. Make it happen, Captain. And if somebody says something to me, I will lose it because I'm right on the verge. Okay, peace and blessings. Bye, guys.